When it comes to the Jeep lifestyle and culture, one brand is absolutely committed to it by not only being involved heavily, but also continuously coming up with really cool products to help enhance your sound experience on this platform. We're talking, of course, about MB QUART. And on today's Connected, we've got their product specialist, Rob Anderson, joining us to tell us all the news about these new products coming for this market very shortly. This is CMA Connected, brought to you by SiriusXM, all about MB Quart for Jeeps and trucks. And it starts now. What's going on, guys, and welcome to another CMA Connected, brought to you by SiriusXM. I'm your host, Ben Wu, and we're talking about the Jeep and truck category. You know, this is a category that is certainly intriguing because it is such a self-contained lifestyle within itself. Between all the amazing events like Jeep Beach that goes on, and never mind the dozens of other events that happen throughout the country, there is no doubt that this platform is certainly at the top of the rankings as far as popularity for modification. Well, when it comes to MB Quart, these guys have got it figured out. They've been on before to talk about some of the solutions they have, and guess what? They even have more to add to their catalog today. So, Rob, welcome to the show. What can we expect to touch on today's Connected episode?
Well, thank you for having me back, Ben. We have some exciting new Jeep audio tuned by MB Quart that we could to talk about today. So I'm super excited to be on the show. We're going to be talking a lot about Wrangler JK. We've heard everyone's feedback at all these shows that the JL Wrangler that you have, the JT Gladiator products you have are amazing. But what about the JK? You forgot about the JK. We have that covered for you today, and we have some exciting new products that I think you're going to be pretty impressed with.
You JK owners out there, time to rejoice and pay attention to this episode. But first, a quick message from our partner SiriusXM reminding you why it's such a great add-on sale. And when we come back, let's talk about some brand new MB Quart products for JK Jeeps. Don't you dare go away.
Hi, Paul Truman here with SiriusXM. We reached out to some of our partners in the industry, and here's what they had to say.
I can't say more or enough about just what it means to have our unit working with SiriusXM. It's like we're there now.
The SiriusXM service is something consumers want, right? So it's Paul.
That allows a consumer to listen to either podcasts, entertainment, sports, all at their fingertips. It's all about engagement, and that's what SiriusXM provides.
SiriusXM is a huge component in a vehicle nowadays. Consumers expect that technology to be available both in our OEM system as well as the aftermarket upgrades that they're applying to their vehicle.
Alpine and SiriusXM, through our electronics, are able to offer the consumer on the aftermarket side SiriusXM 360L, which is an expanded platform for SiriusXM. And it's really been a beneficial relationship for us with SiriusXM.
As a dealer, just remember, we don't compete with anybody else. We are absolutely one of the best profitability accessories you can add to any head unit that is SiriusXM ready.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to CMA Connected. On today's show, we're talking about MB Quart in the Jeep audio space. I think, based on what Rob said, we'll be focusing on a much-needed assortment of products for the JK platform. But before we get to that, I do want to establish something, because these vehicles, Rob, let's be honest, the factory system is, well, not really impressive. You know, I don't want to say that it sucks, but it kind of sucks.
Absolutely. The one thing that I always say is that the Jeep OEM has allowed us the opportunity to have a good foundation to build an amazing audio system on it, and that can totally blow away what you've received from the factory, especially for those who run with their doors or their top offs. You know what? Anything when you're exposed to the elements, that you could start noticing that OEM system definitely lacking. Even with the windows down, you start hearing that. So that gives us the opportunity, especially here with MB Quart with our tweeter technology, to really step up your audio system in whatever Jeep you have. But specifically today, we'll be talking about the JK, and it's definitely something exciting and easy to build around.
You know, Rob, you mentioned something really important there, because let's be honest, car audio is car audio. These are not, mythical, magical kind of solutions. They are hardware designed to reproduce sound, of course. However, when it comes to the Jeep lifestyle, we have to talk about the fact that so many of these Jeep owners enjoy their Jeeps because of the top down and the doors off and all this type of stuff. I think we're calling it naked performance. So, talk to us a little bit about how MB Quart has specifically engineered their products to be ideal for this type of environment.
Of course, I mean, part of owning your Jeep, like you said, is taking out in the elements and getting some amazing use out of it. And so for MB Quart, let's start with the basics. We have an amazing tweeter technology that we've used for decades, and one of those top performing materials and uses that we get out of it is our titanium dome tweeter. It gives us nice, bright, crystal clear frequencies out of that tweeter performance, but it gives us enough so we can actually build a nice sound stage in any environment. If that's with enclosed and with doors and everything and rolled up windows, everything, we're going to get that performance. But then if we take the top off, we drop the doors, we're definitely going to still have that amazing sound stage, so we can hear it over wind noise, tire noise, or even just like us having a good time, right? So we started baseline with the titanium dome tweeter, but everything in the system has been designed to work with the elements. We use our Nautic NA2 amplifier line that's been, man, I think we've probably produced, I'm not exaggerating here, probably close to 1 million of these over the years, with the use that we've had from our OEM sector for power sports with Polaris, CF Moto, and even with our UTV kits that we've done on the aftermarket side. These are our foundation amplifier that is meant to be used in the elements, that is conformal coated PCBs. These things are reliable, they're workhorses, and that's why we picked that amplifier line for building these JK Stage 2 audio systems. So that has us amplifier-wise figured out. When we have for the rear kind of speaker setups, we use our Nautic Premium speakers. These are proven, marine-grade, element-proven speakers that give you amazing full-range sound, crystal clear highs, so it could cut through wind noise, and it's designed to be abused in the elements. So we got us covered from from tweeters to mid-bass to amplifiers to even subwoofers. It's all been tested and proven in the elements from us.
Rob, I hear you talking about how you are rigorously testing this gear. And I think there needs to be a comment here that, not only is MB Quart committed to the category from a product perspective, but I want you to speak to just how ingrained MB Quart as a brand, as a company, as a team has totally immersed themselves in that entire Jeep culture.
Well, that's absolutely right. I mean, we are fully ingrained in the culture. We don't talk the talk, we walk the walk as well. So, I mean, half the people in our team here at MB Quart, I think, have some kind of rig of a Jeep one way or the other. If it's not a JK, it's a JT or a JL. So we're personally invested in even personally owning these vehicles. So one, that's going to give us an advantage over everyone else because we get to drive in these vehicles every day with our audio products. So if there's something we can improve on or something that we know that is missing or lacking, we know personally because we're spending more hours in these vehicles more than probably other people are. We are totally committed to the Jeep subculture as well. If it's local shows that are even around our headquarter office in the Chicagoland area, or if it's huge national shows like Jeep Beach, Bantam Jeep, Easter Jeep Safari out in Moab, you'll find us there. And specifically with Jeep Beach, we are the proud event audio sponsors for the event. And okay, well, we can buy a sponsor spot. Okay, that's cool. No. We know that we need to do more as a company to make sure that we're looking after a community that we care about and love about. So we actually are now committing that any kind of sale that we do at, say, Jeep Beach, that we are actually writing a check of 10% of that, what we have on a discount side. We're going to start producing these checks and offering it to Jeep Beach to help out with their charities and give back to the community. Really kind of invest and make sure that people know that we love the Jeeps, we love our audio in the Jeeps, and we're here to stay, and that we're not going anywhere. We are totally committed to this lifestyle, this community, and these vehicles. We love them.
All right, Rob, we have established MB Quart as a brand, how you guys think, how you guys tick, how you guys are completely committed to Jeep. Let's get into the product because there's some exciting news here when it comes to the JK platform, guys. So here it is, guys. Rob, talk to us about the all-new JK Stage 2 audio system.
Our Stage 2 audio system for the JK Wrangler is the foundation of building a system. This is going to get you everything that you need for building out the front speaker stage, and it gives you the amplifiers for the full system and all the wiring and amplifier brackets that makes the installation super easy, super simple, that you could do with basic hand tools and really take the guesswork out of figuring out a perfect system for your JK Wrangler. The system includes our JS1 216JK speaker upgrade kit. So that's that front stage. It gives you a 1-inch titanium dome tweeter, a 6.5-inch mid bass, a crossover network. So it's a full two-way component system up front. We include our NA2 400.2 2-channel amplifiers for the front stage, an additional one for the rear stage that gets bolted down to an amplifier mounting bracket, and that has a plug-and-play audio harness so that from the front speaker stage to the rear speaker stage, it's all included. So it is a simple, no-cut install for this audio harness for the full system.
I knew it, Rob. I knew there'd be an all-in-one solution here, and you guys do it so right by including everything in the box. Love the fact that you said it's no cut. I understand you may have a couple of these components from this new kit that you want to show off.
Definitely. So here is the mid bass that's included in the JS1 216. This is going to be for the front speaker stage, and it's also an option for building out that rear stage when you want to add on to the Stage 2. So this one set of these is included in the Stage 2 audio system. It includes, obviously, the world-renowned MB QUART tweeter technology there. That's a 1-inch titanium dome tweeter. And the way that we built this is actually a convertible system setup. So for the front stage, obviously we're going to run it in component. In the rear, we have options where we can run it either as a coaxial, or we could take off that grill and build it as a standalone component system as well. It includes everything from crossover network, plug and play harnesses, so that installation is super simple. And then for the front, we have an included tweeter template so that it has every configuration from the factory covered.
All right, there you have it, guys. Some details of the up-and-coming, very soon, JK Stage 2 audio system coming to you from MB Quart. But don't worry, this is a Jeeps and Trucks episode, so we got you JLJT guys covered as well. MB Quart's got some really good products that we want to make you aware of. And Rob, what do we have for the JLJT rider?
Well, of course, we have all of our legendary product that's already out in the market for the JL Wrangler and the JT Gladiator. So that's our Stage 6 audio system, our subwoofer options. So we have from the JL Wrangler side, we have a OEM upgrade that replaces that OEM premium audio system woofer and gives you an additional amplifier, a tailgate mounted subwoofer system that gives you a 12-inch woofer, ported tune box, and for the JT Gladiators, we have a dual 8-inch sub box and an amplifier that's included in that system as well. But let's talk about if you have a 24-year model year or even newer now. We have you covered because the rear overhead soundbar grill design is different. So starting, we'll have a kit that includes all the stuff that will give you a simple solution that puts our premium 6x9 perfectly into that new soundbar design and gives you an OEM quality fit and finish grill. So it matches the same fit and finish that you can already expect from the original 6 stage kit that we have for the 2018 to 23 model years. So we have some exciting new stuff coming from that end, but right now we're launching just with the tweeter, or the rear speaker install kit for that 24 model year and plus.
And that totally reinforces what I was trying to say, that MB Quart is so invested. They even have stuff for 24 plus models, and there's a lot more coming, guys. As you can see, the enthusiasm from Rob when it comes to these products for Jeep is absolutely obvious and evident. All right, Rob, final words. Looking ahead, this is obviously an exciting year for MB Quart in the Jeep space. What can we see? What do you have to, say when it comes to what's coming down the pipe and your future commitment to this category?
Well, of course, we're excited about this new product that we're launching. We'll see more about this on mbquart.com in the next coming weeks. If you're in the area, we're going to be at Toledo Jeep Fest in the next month, so you definitely want to come out. If you want to swing by the booth, we have all this product on either vehicles, demos, displays. We'd love to see you guys in the booth. Come hang out with us, come chat, and so we can really live the Jeep lifestyle together and see some exciting audio upgrades for those amazing rigs as well. But we're excited. We have some stuff in the pipeline that I can't really talk about now, but we're definitely committed, and we're excited to still be innovating and bringing out brand new, amazing products for the Jeep community here. So if you want to learn more, go to mbquart.com, follow us on all the social channels, and we'll see you at these Jeep events around the trails, guys.
That was MB Quart's Rob Anderson joining us, spilling the goods on some new goodies for you JK owners. And of course, don't forget all those JL and JT products as well coming down the pipe. If you want more info, Rob mentioned it. I'll put it up on the screen right now. Make sure you hit up their website, mbquart.com, to get the latest news on all these new exciting products for Jeeps. My takeaway: there is no doubt that if you ask me about a brand that is absolutely committed to this category, it's got to be MB Quart. The fact that they found a way to take their legendary tweeter technology with that, titanium tweeter that we all know and love, and now apply it to all these applications, I think is a testament to how they have evolved as a brand. Add to that, obviously, the Element Ready gear and innovations like making the coaxial a two-way option so that you could really customize that soundstage that you're looking for. But I think the biggest takeaway has got to be these kits. These kits make it super easy for not only the consumer, but also the installer. If you have Jeep customers coming to your shop, these are easy, efficient, high performance, high quality kits that you can get installed, get the customer happy. And because they're staged out, the scalability factor is certainly something that you should be aware of as well. That's it for this CMA Connected, brought to you by SiriusXM. I'm your host, Ben Wu. Until next time, we connect.